Yes, and a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Boys Arena, where we bring you our match predictions, and this will be match week 31 EPL predictions. Remember, we are coming to you live from Nairobi, Kenya. I'll be your host, Ian Kimani, and with me, I'll have my co-host and who will be our sports analyst today, PrEdIcTiONS. Welcome so much, and I hope you are ready for the match week 31 predictions.
Yes, we are very ready because this match week that one will be having a very biggest derby in the whole world.
Yes.
Manchester derby will be played on Sunday, and we are eagerly waiting as fans and everybody. As you can see, I've wear a Manchester City jersey, and I'm very believed and in everything that we are going to win that game.
Yes, for those of us who knows how the EPL goes, we are told don't count your eggs before they hatch. But we shall be here on Sunday, and we will witness what will happen. Going straight to the games, which will be starting on Saturday at exactly 2:30 p.m. This will be an early kickoff. Everton against Arsenal.
So Everton playing against Arsenal, it will be an early kickoff, as you've said. And I think in the last game week 30 that was played in the midweek, we saw Everton displayed a very good football against Liverpool. They were only beaten 1 goal, as you can see, and this season Liverpool have been very prolific. They have been scoring a lot of goals, but they managed only to score 1 goal. And you can also see that this one also will be another tough match for Mikel Arteta, because he'll be going to that game in mind, knowing that next week he'll be having a Champions League. Will be playing against Madrid. So I know I'll will be waiting to see how we'll manage to balance that lineup. That starting 11 against Everton. Remember, they will be playing away, and Everton also have been very good at the season. So I'm predicting a very slight win for Arsenal, although it might end in a draw. But let us give Arsenal a slight win.
Okay, Arsenal to win, and moving on to the next game, Crystal Palace against Brighton, which will be kicking off at exactly 5 p.m.
So Crystal Palace against Brighton, both of the teams were beaten in the midweek. Crystal Palace managed only a draw against Southampton, and on the other side, Brighton, I think, were beaten by Aston Villa 3-0. Now they will be meeting again, and Crystal Palace have been very good, and I think this game I will give them a straight win for them, because although they struggled so much against Southampton, but I'm going to give them a straight win at this match week.
So that's a straight win for Crystal Palace against Brentford. Moving on to the next game, which will also be kicking off at 5 p.m. Ipswich against Wolves.
Ipswich against Wolves. Ipswich managed to surprise us over the midweek. They won their game, and they will be playing against
Wolves.
Against Wolves. So Wolves also, I think they won or they were beaten. So I think that one also they won. So I think that one also will be another fantastic match, because both of the teams are down there in the Premier League table. It will be a relegation derby, as we can say, because both of them are fighting for relegation. That game will be a tough one to watch, but I'll give my prediction either a draw or let's give Daughter to Ipswich to win that game.
Okay, and moving on swiftly, West Ham against Bournemouth, same time, 5 p.m.
So West Ham will be playing against Bournemouth. This one also will be two teams who lost their matches in the midweek. So, but I think Bournemouth have been showing some very good football the past few matches. Although we cannot say but because they were beaten in the midweek, they have lost focus. But so I think also this game will be a very tough one for them. But I'll give them a draw or a win for them.
Okay, and moving on to the last game of Saturday, which will be kicking off at exactly 7:30 p.m. Aston Villa against Nottingham Forest. I think this will be a good game, considering Aston Villa is one of the sides that has a very good attacking, and the consistency of Nottingham Forest this season.
So you said that one will be a very good game to watch, and it will be a tough one, as you said, because both of them have been very good at this season. When you look at Aston Villa, they have been having a very fantastic season. They have been winning games. They have been scoring a lot of goals. You can attest that to their last match. They won in a scoreline of 3-0. On the other side, Nottingham Forest played Manchester United, and they won against them. But this game, they will be playing away. So it will be another tough match to predict, but let me just give a draw in this match because both of them, one of them is chasing to finish in the top four, and the other one is trying to see if he can also find a chance and manage to finish in the top four. So I'll give a fair results. My fair prediction will be a draw.
A draw for Aston Villa against Nottingham Forest.
Yes.
And moving on to Sunday's game, which the first game, early kickoff will be at 4 p.m. Brentford playing against the Pride of London, a top 4 side Chelsea FC.
So you say the top four side Chelsea FC, and let me just agree with you, but I think we have a lot of games to watch and before the league ends. So that one also will be another good game because Brentford, they will be playing away at Brentford side, and we saw during the last match they played, it was a derby. They won against Tottenham Hotspur, and I think Nicholas Jackson was back. I think the squad was good at the game and everything. The boys showed some very good football, but I think this one also will be a tough match at some point because on the Brentford side also they have some very good attacking force. You can see they have Brand, then they have this Wisa. So I might give them a win, but it will be a very slight win, although also it might end in a draw.
Who are you giving the win?
I'm giving Chelsea a win, but a slight win for them. But the chances of a draw are very high.
A win is a win. And moving on to the next game at 4 p.m. also Liverpool against Fulham.
Liverpool against Fulham. Liverpool will be playing away against Fulham. That one also will be another good game, but I think Liverpool have already gone with the English Premier League. I think they are remaining only with 3 games and they will be crowned champions. So I think Ancelotti will be going to this match day, knowing that he have to gather this point in order to snatch the trophy as early as possible. So and now that Liverpool is not competing in any other trophy, I think this game they might win. Although let us not underestimate Fulham because they have been showing some very good football. They have been winning against big teams, so I might give them some doubt, but Liverpool will win this game automatically.
Moving on to the next game, Tottenham Hotspur will be hosting Southampton at exactly 4 p.m.
So that one also is another good match. Ange Postecoglou, we have been having a very bad run. He has been having a very bad run as a manager at Tottenham Hotspur, and I think this one is one of the games that he'll have to show that he has the potential and everything. Because when you looking at their last match, the way that they played against Chelsea, they played some very good football at some point because you can see those the squad was back. Those players who were at injury, they were back. When you look there at the defense, Christian Romero and everybody. So I think and having looking at Southampton on the other side, I think they will not. They're not competing for anything because they will be relegated automatically. So I think I'm giving Tottenham Hotspur a very good straight win in this game.
And moving on to the big match, match of the match week that won, Manchester United will be hosting Manchester City at 18:30 hours. This is a Manchester derby. I don't know what your predictions are considering you're a Man City fan.
So it will be another very challenging match because when you look at both of the teams, I think during the first leg they managed to win against us, but that one I cannot say because we didn't have the whole squad. We had a lot of injuries, but now that we are having Omar Marmoush is on fire, and we can see Husanov there in the defense. Then when you look at there in the midfield, we have this Nico Gonzalez, and I think everybody will be going there to this game having want to prove the world that we are still the Manchester City, the biggest team in the whole of London and also in Europe. So this game will be another tough one because we will be playing at Manchester. And remember, Manchester United also in their other side, they have been having this tendency of waking up during big matches. When playing against big teams, you will see Manchester United playing like they are playing in the Champions League or in the World Cup finals.
Yes.
So I think that one I will say a win for Manchester City. As a very good Manchester City fan, I'm giving Manchester City a win, although the chances of a draw are very high. Although let us not also underestimate Manchester United because they have been this tendency and I don't like it at all.
We can see that the stakes here are high. Osano has just said Manchester City is the biggest team in London. I don't know if Manchester City is, is also a London side, but we move on.
In England, sorry, in England. In England.
Yes, yeah, the
Yes.
biggest team in London is Chelsea, for those of you who are confused right now. And you have predicted Man City to win against
I'm
Manchester
predicting
United.
Manchester City straight win against Manchester United.
I think our director will have a lot of fights with you after the shoot, but we will move. On the last game on this match week, that one will be on Monday, 7th April. Leicester City will be hosting Newcastle at exactly 22:00 hours.
That one also will be another interesting match because we have seen Ruud van Nistelrooy has been having a very bad run since joining Leicester City, and I think also this one will be one of the matches because we want not even been catching even a single point in over 10 games. So I think this one also will be another tough match for him. And because looking on the other side of Newcastle, you can see Alexander Isak is on fire. He's on form. They recently won the Carabao Cup against Liverpool, and they will be going into this match having want to clinch all the 3 points. So I'm giving Newcastle a very good straight win in this game.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's all we had in stock for you. Thank you for purchasing your bundles to stream the videos, and thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscription. Just continue liking, sharing our videos, and we will be here to always give you the best that we can. From the Boys Arena Studios, I've been your host, Ian Kimani.